weird sci-fi chip implant in my arm.
Zeppelin?
Yeah, and it like stops my voice from dropping. My balls from getting bigger, you know, the kind of shit that men wouldn't find desirable. I don't know, I've always thought of puberty as like a broadening or a deepening or like a thickening, which I think is like why I was always so scared of it, you know, because in my head women were always like small and thin and delicate and, you know, so like the thought of puberty is like irreversible, forever fucking metamorphosis was just like fucking terrifying. And you know that like when it happened I'd just like end up on the other side like stuck, or even worse just like a man like through and through, and then femininity would always be this just like this like elusive distant thing, you know, like unreachable. But then I think about beautiful things that are also broad and deep and thick, and I think of something like the ocean. I think like I want to be as beautiful as the ocean. Because the ocean's strong as fuck and feminine as fuck.
Strong as fuck.
And they both are what makes the ocean ocean. My grandmother used to live by the ocean. And when we'd go visit, we'd go down to the beach. And I'd close my eyes. And I'd just swim and swim, and it didn't matter like where I was going or what could happen. Sometimes I pray to the ocean. At least for me, being trans is spiritual. You know, it's not religious, it's not like for some congregation, it's for me. It's mine, it belongs to me. And I don't ever want to stand still. Like, I want to be alive. I mean, that's what this has always been about, is like staying alive. The only problem is, I might have lost Drew along the way.
What do you mean?
Just that, like, I've called her a bunch of times, and, she hasn't picked up, and I think I really fucked up. But, like, I was panicking. Like, I was really panicking. Without, like, getting melodramatic. I had a really hard 6 months.
What's been 6 months since you left?
Like, moving here, it's been really hard. And, like, I don't know, just kind of a bunch of shit all happened at once, and like I just freaked out. Like I panicked, and I felt like if I didn't get out, I was gonna fucking die.
How?
It's maybe like hard for me to talk about right now.
Were you thinking about hurting yourself?
I mean, there's a difference between thinking about hurting yourself and wanting to hurt yourself, but I think that gap was closing.
Why? Because you love Ruth, maybe?
So we're in.
Before that, she's overwhelmed with everything that's been going on. I mean, she has had a lot of shit.
But I left someone like I really love behind.
This music score in the background is.
Like, at the same time though, I'm like really angry at Ruth. I feel like her sobriety is like completely dependent on how available I am to her. You know, like, she'd ask me to sleep over and I'd say no for like whatever reason because it was a fucking weekday or something, and I'd feel like this weight, like this massive weight on my shoulders, and I'd think like,
I mean, that's
like,
valid
what
too.
if she
That's
relapsed?
that's
You know?
a huge burden for Jules to have to carry.
like what if she relapses because I'm not there?
Yeah, she did.
But I guess it goes both ways, because, you know. I felt completely in love with her.
I talked to your mom today. She moved out of the halfway house. She's been clean for 9 months. Don't do that. Please don't roll your eyes.
It's Mom.
Yeah, you can be angry with her, and I understand that, but you can't just dismiss the good.
I'm allowed to be skeptical.
She did say she wanted to see you.
I knew it. I knew this was not just going to be like some conversation about how well Mom is doing. You can tell her no thank you. I was afraid to talk to Rue about like shit that was going on with my mom because she'd think that I felt the same way about her that like I do my mom.
Well, don't you?
What?
Don't you feel the same way about Rue as you do your mom?
No.
You just said you were angry at Rue for the imbalance she created in your relationship. So would it be fair to say that you resented that imbalance? That the same person who saw you, who truly saw you, in the same way that your mom did when you were a baby,
Right.
was also incapable of seeing how her addictions affected you.
Easier to talk to people online. You can be more open and honest and vulnerable. Some of the most profound relationships I've ever had have been with people I've never met. I should have known I was setting myself up. Or maybe I did know. Maybe that's like what I'm actually attracted to. Maybe that's like the appeal. The letdown. The fact that like none of it's real. And it's all a fantasy.
I've never even seen his face.
I don't have to. Gotten to know him like really well.
Sure.
I have. Like, better than anyone else. Other than you.
Except you could be lying.
Rue, anyone could be lying. Trust me, Rue, it's not in my head. I think you two would actually really get along.
I don't want to get along.
I fall in love so easily. I really do. It's like almost embarrassing.
Why do you think that is?
Because half of every relationship is in my head. Well, just happy I met you.
Me too.
Wait, Rue, you've been clean for like 2 weeks. Rue! No fucking way! I'm so proud of you! There were so many times I wanted to kiss her.
Damn, Rue is a junkie. She can't stop. That's why her sponsor is right. She really can't afford to be in a relationship.
Oh, my legs are so sore.
She's emotionally too weak to handle a relationship.
Why do you think that is?
Because I'd never kissed a girl before. I'd never even been that close to a girl before. So when it happened, the only thought I had was don't lose her.
Hey, I was just hoping we could talk about what happened earlier, because, I know it was really weird, and, I didn't, mean it that way or anything. So, yeah, I just want to talk to you. Please call me back. Bye.
Why did you think you would lose her?
Because, how could I? maybe it's because of like everything with my mom, but I just had this like really bad nightmare about living in New York City with Rue. When I got home, she was in the bathroom. Rue? Can you please answer me? It's like she had locked it from the inside. Rue, please? Rue, open the door! And by the time I opened the door, I can't, like, say it out loud. Rue! 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 Come on! Rue! Rue! Open the door! Fucking God, sorry!
That's an old school fucking donut too.
Hi, Jules.
Hey,
You look really pretty. I wanted to say hi and
How could you just like fucking ambush me like that? How could you fucking do this to me? Like, why didn't we talk about this?
because I knew that you want to give her a chance.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have me a drink then, because it's too late for my life.
Okay, fine. If you really don't care, and this really means nothing to you, then just go downstairs
Right.
and let her apologize.
If you really don't give a shit. I mean, they ain't sure what her mom
You
did
think
though.
it's that
but-
real?
I mean, we did see when
Yeah,
she
see,
put
she
her
passed
in
out, she
the...
was
No,
grabbing
she put her in the
her.
hospital. When she, because she thought she was crazy because she wanted to transition.
No.
Fine.
She left her in the mental hospital.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah. Oh, okay, that must be the one then. Still have like usual. Hey,
You cannot live alone. This is not real life, Jules.
I can't go back to East Island.
Open the door. You're coming home. I'm not leaving you without you.
I don't want it.
Jules, I'm begging. Open the door.
where is she at? Where's her?
Hey, that's all the time we have for this week.
Sorry if that was a lot.
I'm the one person you never have to apologize to.
Thanks.
I know this is our first session, and I know you didn't want to come, but I'm glad you did. I hope you are too. Okay? So just be patient with yourself. And have a wonderful New Year.
Merry Christmas.
I'm Jewish.
Oh, sorry.
Don't be. It's a way better holiday.
Okay.
Room? Room?
Is this really happening?
Hi. I was just riding my bike to go meet Ali, and I passed your house. And I don't know, it's Christmas time, so I just, your dad let me in. Yeah, he's really mad at me. Grounded in therapy. So, I really missed you. Missed you too. And I'm really sorry about like everything that happened at the train station, leaving and stuff. It was really fucking stupid. God, I don't know why I'm crying. I just get really emotional during the holidays.
She's so cute.
It's okay, Yeah, Merry Christmas, Jules.
Alright, that was part 2 of Euphoria. That was Jules' point of view. And again, very stylistic, very emotional, very dramatic, and very, very well acted. From start to finish. I mean, to get another point of view of what we've seen from part 1 is very interesting take on that, and it is very serious, the situation it is. They did a great job flushing out these two storylines right here. I'm guessing in anticipation, if the show were to come back so they can continue the season on there, we would have a lot of great backstory on where these two, where we left them off at and where they ended up at before the new season started back. But I enjoyed it all. It was a very serious topic and just great acting. Great acting for Jules that took care of that part. Same with Ruth in the last one. I mean, both of them, hands down, is just blowing it out of the park, man. So I loved it. So that's part 2 for me, and I can't wait to see what else they do with it. It's a really great show.
Yeah, I totally agree. I also think comparatively to part 1, it was much more stylistic, this version. I think a lot of it because it was trying to reflect. We didn't get to see a lot of Jules's thoughts and perspectives in the first season, so I feel like they really used this opportunity to bring us light to her perspective and all the things that she was dealing with in that moment too, because ultimately at the end of season 1 everybody's mad at Jules for leaving Rue. So I think this was such a great episode to be like, hold up, before you pass judgment, you don't know what's been going on with me, so let me express some of that. So I
Yeah.
thought that was done really well. I thought the music score, especially throughout the entire episode, really heightened all those emotions and all those feelings. So I thought that was done extraordinary well. And it's heartbreaking, right? Like, in the same way part 1 was, it is heartbreaking. Like, you want to
Yeah.
cry almost the entire time. And so well acted, to your point. Just phenomenal work. And I really hope there's a season 2. I'm assuming there will be, because season 1 and these 2 parts right here just really solidified this show in its own. It's in its own category. It's not comparable to any other show that's out right now, and I think that's really fantastic.
Yeah.
So loved it. Loved seeing this this perspective. I'm
Yeah.
so glad they decided to do that, to get that deep dive into both of them.
Yeah.
And really looking forward to season 2.
Very smart. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Euphoria Part 2, Jules. And until next time, people, peace.